and it's something I live with guilt. But I feel guilty for every day. But it's that I've grown so used to the taste, for example, of meat. The feeling I get of eating meat is so much more, so it's way bigger for me than the feeling of guilt I have for eating an animal. I get, the taste. I think no vegan option that I've tried, and I've been really open about it, hasn't replaced the taste I've had for eating animals, for example.
Like
No,
their body belongs to you to do what you want with it. Is that respect?
no,
If you were in that position, would you feel that is respect towards
no,
you?
that is not respect.
So you acknowledge the contradiction there, right? Okay. So do you know the meaning of veganism,
Yeah,
the concept?
yeah, yeah.
How do you define it in your mind? What do you think it means?
Veganism, right?
Veganism,
Is
yes.
when you only consume condiments that are produced by nature but not by animals. So, for example, you do not eat eggs, you do not eat meat, you do not drink milk. You
Yeah.
only eat stuff that's produced by nature itself.
It's not necessarily eating things that are natural because there are some plant-based foods that are not natural, that are, let's say, processed, right? Like plant-based burgers.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So it's basically an ethical principle that humans should live without exploiting other animals for any reason, not just for food. So it's not a diet,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's an ethical principle. So to put it more commonly, it's changing the way you view animals, right? So instead of seeing them as property and the resources to be exploited, you deprogram yourself from that belief and acknowledge that they are individuals who deserve respect and freedom, right?
No, yeah, I agree.
You acknowledge that.
I acknowledge that.
Okay. So do you think there's anything preventing you from living vegan?
Uh, yeah, I think what's preventing me from living vegan is, and it's something I live with guilt, but I feel guilty for every day. But it's that I've grown so used to the taste, for example, of
Ah,
meat.
so you do feel
I feel
you feel guilty.
I feel the guilt, but
Okay.
the 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 feeling of the yeah the the feeling I get of eating meat is so much more, so it's way bigger for me than the feeling of guilt I have for eating an animal. That I
What in which sense?
as in
The taste pleasure.
the taste I get, the taste. I think no vegan option that I've tried, and I've been really open about it, hasn't replaced the taste I've had for eating animals, for example, chicken or like there's, that's something that's for me, and I will
Can,
admit that there have been periods of time where I've been like, oh, I'll try to eat less meat and I'll try to stay away from meat, but if
okay.
if eventually I would always crave, like, for example, a piece of chicken,
Okay.
because that's
Do you?
something I grew up with. But okay.
I understand your point. I grew up like that as well. I grew up conditioned by society to view animals as resources and to value my own taste buds over their lives,
Yeah,
right? But you acknowledge that's a contradiction.
I know
Yeah.
that's a contradiction. Yeah.
So, are you completely negative about the possibility that plant-based food can be tasty if you give it if you
I
give it enough
agree.
effort?
No, I mean I agree. I love
Even even even
plant-based
the
foods.
even the let's say animal-based foods that you eat, they're not tasteful by themselves.
No, they're always added
They have some added
supplements added into them. I know that.
supplements, condiments that are usually made from plants, right? You can apply the same mentality and think, okay, this piece of animal body part tastes nice
Yeah.
because
Of other
it
added
has been
benefits.
processed in a way that can be tasteful. Think the same about the plant-based options, and um, that way you won't feel guilty. Now, that takes me to the next question, right? You know what the benefit of being vegan is?
I know some climate benefits, for example, the emissions that get emissions by yeah, taking care of foods and cows and transporting them is a lot, but also there are some health benefits you get from not eating meat.
Okay.
So I
Well,
mean, I won't say I'm an expert, but I would say I know a bit about
okay.
it.
That's actually a misconception, right?
Yeah.
It is true that there is an environmental impact
Uh-huh.
by animal agriculture and that
Yeah.
you can be healthy if you eat a plant-based diet. But veganism, as I explained to you, is not a diet. It's an ethical principle, right? So the benefit for the animals is that if you live vegan, you will be one more person on this earth who represents justice for them, when the majority of people represent oppression, right?
Yeah.
And for you, the benefit will be, since you said animals should be respected and you feel guilty that you admitted that, you will no longer be a hypocrite.
Oh, yeah.
You will live in alignment, right?
Yeah.
With your values. So a few more questions. If you were in their position, right?
Yeah.
If you were the one being victimized and oppressed, how fast would you want your oppressor to stop this injustice?
As soon as possible.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. So then there's a clear path for you. From this day forward, how many animals should be exploited for you?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
That means if you say that, that means you will be vegan. You will live vegan from now on.
That is that is a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. So will you do it or not? Is there any other barrier stopping you from doing it?
I wouldn't. Yeah, there isn't really a barrier stopping from doing it except my mind, my willpower. And I mean, I respect your cause that you stand on like one of the most popular, on the biggest podium of Amsterdam. And I mean, for that respect, I mean, I can try from this age.
With respect to you saying that, I'm not here to earn your respect.
No, I'm not.
I'm here to get you to respect animals
No, true.
for them, right? So you have a choice from this day forward. You can choose to stand with the side of the oppressor and continue being the reason, being personally responsible for this,
Yeah.
or you can choose to break free from the conditioning and become one voice who represents justice for them. So what will you do? And for you, it is as simple as taking out the supercomputer you have in your pocket
Yeah.
and figuring out how to buy plant-based food and how to make plant-based food taste better. That's it.
Yeah.
Compare that with what they're going through.
True.
So what will you do?
What I will do, I can walk away from this point and try and commit myself to stop eating meat.
It's not about eating meat.
It's about being.
It's about fundamentally changing the way you view animals.
Yeah.
That's not eating them is a practice that follows, right? Not eating them is a practice that follows. But you fundamentally change the way you view animals, right? You no longer see a package of meat and say, okay, that's my food. You see an animal who wanted to live, right?
Yeah.
So from that mindset, everything else you do follows. From that principle, actually.
So it's, what you're trying to say is I need to change my way of thinking and my point of
That's what
seeing the meat.
That's what I'm trying to do here with you, and I'm asking
Yeah,
these
this
questions. And also, I'm insisting on you making a decision now, because the minute you walk away from here, you'll go back to the society where
I came from.
99% of people are not vegan, and they will comfort you for your choice. Nobody else is going to hold you accountable and tell you that animals are not resources.
No, I think that's for example, we came with the three of us, right? One of us, he is vegetarian, his parents are vegan, and like he's one of the almost I would say my best friends.
So it happens that you are friends with somebody who's not in that majority.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, for the majority of people, it's like that. So for you, you haven't have a less of a reasons to not change.
I have more reasons to change because I had pressure from him as well.
So-
yeah,
What will you do?
I would change.
Stand with justice. And second that?
Yeah, sure.
Strong.
You're also strong.
I respect that. Now, what's your name?
Pros. Pros.
Pros.
Yeah.
I'm Christos.
Business?
Yes. So pros, now that you decided to live vegan, don't be a silent vegan, right? Speak up for them. Okay. And this campaign that you're witnessing here, we're doing this till the end of July. So we'll be here every day from 1 p.m. till 7 p.m. every day till the end of July. So you can either decide to join us later, or if you feel like standing for the animals now, you have the opportunity to do that and stand in this formation holding a screen. Would you like to do that or not?
No, because I have a brother I have to take care of who's ill.
Okay. I'll give you a card. Do you have Instagram?
Yes.
Right. So follow this page, AV Netherlands. Your Dutch, I guess, right?
Yeah, no, 50-50.
So follow this page, AV Netherlands, and you will see all of the details of our campaign. Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you. How do you feel now that you made the commitment?
Weird.
Aware.
Weird.
Weird.
Aware and weird. Because it's a big commitment.
It's a big commitment, but
And it's
remember,
also, it's just, you took a step
Yeah.
of your vision. And yeah, that's how I can explain.
one thing I want to ask you is to forget about me as an individual and think about the promise you made to them. I'm just somebody who's representing justice for them, right? So it's not about me, it's about the animals.
It's about the animal.